we're just going to have a conversation. Want to share a thought with you. And I was thinking about how life throws everybody curves. You know, if you're Gen X like myself, you know, you work hard, you follow the rules, you know, you've done everything you're supposed to do. You've taken care of family, you've raised kids. Maybe you've got grandkids now. You know, you're taking care of aging parents possibly. And you start thinking, you know, life can throw you a curve at any time, right? Maybe, you know, there's an emergency. Maybe there is a family member that needs some help. Maybe, you know, there was an accident. You've got more bills to pay all of a sudden. You know, for a lot of people, they think, I'm okay. I'll be all right. You know, I've got enough saved for a couple weeks, maybe a month. But for most Gen Xers that I talked to, including myself before starting doing this, you know, we're living paycheck to paycheck, right? And it's stressful. I mean, on the outside, we're smiling, we're happy, life is good. But on the inside, we're all thinking about, okay, how am I going to cover this? What if this happens? What if that happens? Do I have enough to cover me if I lose my job tomorrow, right? It's always in the back of our minds. So today, guys, I want to share something with you that I hope will get you thinking and get you realizing, hey, there are other options out there. So, you know, I remember, you know, working hard, and my wife works hard, and I can remember, you know, just barely getting by and realizing there's got to be more to life than this. Especially now, you know, like I'm a Gen Xer, and, you know, retirement is just around the corner. It's coming a lot faster than it did, you know, 10, 15, 20 years ago. It's like, holy crow, it's around the corner. And I want to make sure that I'm set for retirement, you know, and want to be able to do the things I want to do. And that's why I got into digital marketing. That's why I got into working from home. Because, you know, many years ago, I was working in private security, and I used to go around to all the jails throughout Ontario, pick up all the non-Canadians who couldn't behave themselves, and help put them on planes and cross borders. So, you know, I got burnt out doing that, and I needed something more. And I remember the day that really hit me. My wife and I wanted to go out for just grab some subs, you know, for dinner. And we went to the bank to take out some money and realized we couldn't take money out because we didn't have enough in one account. So we had to transfer money from one account to another. That day changed everything for me. That was the day where I realized things needed to change. Maybe you've had those moments. Maybe you've had that moment where you went, okay, that is it. Everything needs to change. I got to find a better way. And I'm very proud to say that I did find something. You know, my wife and I, we looked at a lot of opportunities and finally decided on something in the MLM world. And I'm very thankful for it because it did change my life. But there were a lot of problems. And after a while, I got burnt out, and I realized that this wasn't for me, you know. And I was thinking about going back to work. And then I saw my mentor, one of my mentors, he was talking about this digital marketing thing, and it excited me. I was like, okay, digital marketing looks really cool. So I followed his advice. I went to his website, I clicked on the link, I put my email in, I watched the videos, I got the 10K and 30-day blueprint. I was like, this is exciting, right? And I want to give you the exact same blueprint, guys. So you can do what I just did, or you can wait till the end and I'll remind you again, by all means. So, you know, I was looking at this blueprint. I was like, this is exciting. There's a lot of things that really grabbed my attention. But the big thing for me was that it was a 2-hour workday. And that was really huge because, you know, we're all busy, especially if you're Gen X, right? You've got a lot going on. You've got family. You've got kids that are grown. Maybe you've got grandkids now, right? You may have aging parents you're taking care of. You've got bills, responsibilities. You still got your job that you got to deal with. You know, you've got a lot going on, right? And you're trying to be there for the family all the time. So I understand that. So when somebody said it's a 2-hour workday, it's 2 focused hours, and they're going to teach you what to do in those 2 focused hours, I was like, yeah, I'm in. I love this because I knew it was duplicatable, right? Because again, we are all busy, and I get that. So I was like, okay, this is exciting, right? The next thing that I saw that I really liked about this, guys, is that the training is some of the best training I have ever seen. Okay, you're going to go through it step by step. It's video, so you get to do it at your pace. Okay, and if you don't understand something, go back and watch it again. Awesome. At the end of it, guys, there is a training. There is a quiz. And once you pass that quiz, it shows that you are a certified reseller for these digital products. It gives you belief, and it gives belief to the people that you're talking to about this. Okay, now let's talk about that. We are not going to tell you to go to friends, family, slide into people's DMs or any of that stuff. That's just creepy and wrong. We're going to teach you how to build an automated online business so that people are coming to you. Okay, so maybe you're a homemaker, maybe you're a security guard, a garbage collector, maybe you're a pilot, whatever you do for a living, guys, we are going to teach you how to find your people. So for me, it's Gen Xers. I love talking to Gen Xers. Okay, so we teach you how to do that. And that's really important. Guys, another thing I love about this is that it's 100% profit. That means you make 100%. Now, when I was in the MLM world, I was making 25 to 50%. And that's if my team was working and I was buying all the products and everything else, then fine. If I wasn't, then money was going to an upline. Here, there is no upline, there is no downline, no sidelines. This is 100% your business. So you get to build it at your pace, okay? And again, like I said, with the training, it is phenomenal. Now, guys, we have people from all over the world. I don't care where you are in the world. If you're watching this right now, whether you're live or you're watching the replay, it doesn't matter where you are. I don't care if you're in Canada, US, Mexico, Europe, Australia, South Africa. It doesn't matter. We have people from all over the world who are building this business, and we're all using the exact same blueprint. And that's exciting, guys. Okay? Because when you see people are building their businesses and you're seeing that they're everyday people, that they're home, they work from home, they're teachers, they might be security guards, as I said, they might be just everyday people like you and I. And, that really gets people excited, because then you realize, wait, if they can do it, I can do it, right? If you're watching me right now and you're saying, oh, if this clown can do it, you're right, you can do it as well. Look, guys, this will give you a lot of options, okay? And options are important, okay? This is going to give you the options to do the things that you want to do. Whether it's save for retirement, whether it's retire from your job early, whether it's spend more time with the family, whether it's to support family members, without even thinking twice. Maybe it's just to go out for dinner and not even look at your bank account to see if you can do that. I mean, there's little things, but also big things, guys, that change people's lives. So look, if this is intriguing, if this is grabbing your attention, do me a favor, click the link in my profile. Put your information in, okay? Watch the videos, get the free 10K and 30-day blueprint. Take a look at it and decide for yourself if this is the right moment for you. Because 5 years from now, guys, you're going to ask yourself this. Are you either going to be saying, oh God, I'm so thankful I took the opportunity and my life is different? Or are you going to be in the same place, doing the same thing with the same stress? Look, if you're tired of always being on, it's time to build something that works when you don't. So guys, I hope you're having an awesome day, and I look forward to talking with you again very, very soon. Take care.